Hello and welcome to War Thunder. This is my LEA video on it. This is a free game. Was first announced for the PS4, but has recently come to Steam on the PC. All free downloadable. You can pay for in-game currency, as many free games are, but you don't earn quite a lot of like the in-game cash that you just get for free. So this is just a game I had, saved the replay because I did pretty well, and I was going to show you it. So I am currently in my worst playing, my Hurricane Mark 1, and I just thought I'd give this one out so I didn't get my first playing killed instantly, but I ended up doing really well. So I started chasing this guy down. There's quite a few on this because it's the very start of the game, so there's a load of people bunched up. He broke up from the pack and just got insta-taken out. And then I come and scout around, and usually you'd have the HUD. Like, I have all the HUDs heads up display, and I can see all the names and everything, so I know everyone else is. It's not this hard. This is just a replay feature, because I am recording this over the top of the game. I played the game earlier just when I was playing with it, because I put about 20 hours into this at the minute. So this guy was coming in to bomb our airbase, so I thought I'd come up behind him and lay some shots into him. I currently only have very weak guns, so it takes quite a lot of shots to do it, whereas some of my high guns, like my Battlefighter, my Spitfire Mark II, they have quite big cannons, so quick bursts with those usually can take a plane out. So I'm just chasing this guy around. He is a bomber, and bombers take a lot more damage and have a rear turret, so you got to be very careful when you're a fighter taking out a bomber. Because I think, yeah, as you can see, he's already hit my left wing, but I still managed to fly stable with it because I've got upgrade to ring repair, so I take slightly less damage when having a wing shot out, and I can control it slightly easier. So he's strafing around all the AA, I'm chasing him down, and there's a few other guys on here as well. But then he starts to just zoom off here and starts to pull away from me. So at this point I think, you know what, I'm going to leave him, because he started getting further and further away, and there was no way of me catching him, because when my wing's out, because of this level of play, I go a lot slower. So I spin around to get back into the action in the main valley. I see some of the planes coming over the mountain in front of me, so I think I've got them locked on me. You can just lock onto a plane and track it all the way. They change on the minute map as well, from a small triangle to a diamond with a white outline, so you see where they are clearly. So I chased him down, put a few bullets into him. Oh, apparently I didn't want to put a few bullets into him. I think I might have almost missed, because I do spin around and go after him. And this is the guy that I was shooting at earlier, the one that flew away, so I managed to come back at him. And you see on the side that mini message popped up. That's when you do a crit hit on someone. It tells you what you have actually done, so you know whether it's just a small wing damage or whether you've hit their tail rudder and they're going down. So that guy blows up. Some might say I saw that kill. It is very debatable who gets the kill in this game. It's sort of like, I did shot him quite a bit earlier, but he did fly away for about a minute. But I did hit his tail, his fuel tank, sorry, so that took away his engine power. But sometimes you do get a bit annoyed when people steal your kill. Then I'm just coming around in this main valley. The objective of this game type, there's two game types you can play on arcade battles, which is just basically a really just not unrealistic, but you just have anyone with anyone, so you can have like Germans fighting with the British against the Americans. So it's just sort of whatever goes, and you can play this type of mission where it's tanks, cars or boats sort of assaulting each other, and you've got to destroy theirs and protect yours sort of thing. And then there's also domination, where you have to take an airfield strip. So that guy there was trying to shoot down our tanks. That's why I turned to get on him. I only just missed my teammate there. It was very good maneuver by him, because I didn't even notice. There's a few more coming in from their spawn, because their spawn's over in that direction, ours is over in that direction. On the HUD you can see a lot clearer because there's two massive airstrips that line each one. So to take out the tanks you need bombers. So they are usually ones that get targeted down, so they fly really high up in the air. You probably can't see any in the minute. No, there isn't any up that I can see. They fly up high in the air and then dive down and bomb the straight line, because they always come down these sort of roads and stuff. So they can line up, come down and bomb the tanks. So you want to try and protect your bombers and kill their bombers. But your fighters can still do stuff. Like, people might say, oh well, what's the point having a fighter then if you can't actually do the objective? You can take out the armoured cars that will count towards the overall score. The AA, which can do, and some game modes it does, sometimes it doesn't, it's really dodgy. You can assault their airfield as well, which does, and also the fighters are just really good for taking out other planes. Like, if you had a load of bombers around, you'd probably just try and have a big bombing fest for about 20 minutes. Well, it'd be a lot longer. So currently I'm on this guy, and I see that guy gets knocked out, his pilot, which is really irritating. Because you could be total fine condition your plane, and then your pilot just gets knocked out. So here, 6 of them flew straight into our valley to come and assault our tanks. They all managed to dodge me somehow. So I flew back around, and I'm on the tail of them. So right now I'm just firing pop shots at everyone, sort of thing, getting a hit in there and a hit in there. Not really knowing who to go for, because there's just so many people, I can't pinpoint one that would be an easy target. So I decided to stick on one and carry on laying in the fire. So the different planes you can get in this game are from that guy just crashed, and I did just crash. That was unfortunate on my part, because we both pulled up at the same time, and it's really, really unlucky. Basically, it's horrible when people ram into you, but if you're going head on to someone and you both go the same direction, it's just, nothing could be done about it. So now I am in my Spitfire Mark II. You can see I've got the big cannons there on the wings, and this is one of my latest unlocks actually. You get this at level 6 of Britain, because that's how it works. You level up the country to unlock the planes in that country. So look, that cannon does really heavy damage, and that guy went down really quickly. But it hasn't got a lot of bullets, and the reload can take a very long time. So back again to the planes. There's 5 countries, the ones that participated in World War II, and those are the 5 countries you play as. And those 5 countries, I just dodged that guy, are the planes you can unlock throughout the game. So you have America, German, Russia, Britain, and Japanese. Or Japan, depending on what you say. There's a range of different planes. Like, Germany has tons of planes, and so does Russia, whereas Japan and Britain doesn't seem to have that many compared, but there still is quite a range you can choose from. You're not going to be like, oh no, I've got no planes now, which can happen though if you do get killed, which is another side note. You get like 1 life in each plane. When you've run out of planes, you could wait till the game ends, you get a bit of extra like stuff for letting the game end, or you can just leave out. But anyway, you unlock the planes by using the planes. So you have to... Oh, just dodge that guy. So if I wanted... I've leveled up Britain to level 6. If I wanted to then go and play with Russia, I'd start at level 0 and have the level 0 planes. Play Russia a bit more, I'd start to level them up, and then get the next level planes. So you have to slowly work up each country in its own. Your overall level levels that up, that unlocks something else. Probably. I've not really looked into that. I really should have. But I just got that guy. So there's some hints I want to give about this game. When attacking bombers, be very careful because of their back turret. That was a bomber. I sorted on it because halfway through I got a crit hit on him. Just dodge him. And I see another one coming in for me, and he turns off to the side and starts shooting him. But anyway, when I was fighting that bomber earlier, you might have seen the message pop on the side, and it said, enemy gunner is unconscious. That means the back turret man, that usually shoots at fighters that can do really heavy damage because you're shooting head on, is down. So it's safe for you to go in there and just lay fire on. Because the bombers, once they're like that, they're quite quick, but not very manoeuvrable sort of thing. You can switch the flaps to combat, but you're still rather slow. So you've got to sort of try and pull yourself around, but if you've got 2 or 3 fighters on the tail like we did before, your back gunner's out, you're gonna die basically, and the fighter should always stick on when it's like that. Otherwise, avoid a bomber unless you can take that back gunner out, or you know you've got a dead shot. That's a bit of a tongue twister. So we're getting towards the point in the game where it's now becoming a few things. Quite a few people have died. I'm still on my second plane and I have 5 altogether, so I'm doing really well this game. And the tanks are all dying. We currently at this minute I think are losing, because they've had a lot more bombing runs successfully and we've only got a few around. But then it starts to get to a point where they lose all their bombers and all their planes. So again, a few more guys come in. I put a few bullets into them, like this. Boom, 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 boom. And he suffers damage at the left wing. It's okay, I might as well carry on him because I've crit damaged him, but you still get the points even if you don't, which is what I like about this game. You can be doing damage to someone, and if someone else gets a kill, you'll still get money for each hit you did to them. So you still get the bonus for not getting the kill. So you shoot at a guy a lot and someone else gets you killed, you still get a lot of points for the hit, and you get the assist points. So it sort of rewards you in that sense, which is nice. And also, the higher up the planes you get, he just went down and that guy nearly hit me, I didn't even notice him in the actual game. The better planes you unlock, the more reward percentage you get. So, my Hurricane Mark 1, the first guy I started on, that's a 10% reward from what you usually get with buying like the premium planes, which basically that's how the game makes the money. This Spitfire's on a 40%, I think? 40% reward rate, which means that I get 40% of what I would usually get. The further down you get, the better the reward rate goes. I don't think it gets 100%. I think the 100% ones are for the paid cash planes. I think that's how you get the 100% ones. But at this minute, I'm just seeing the random like sort of straggling AAs and stuff, and thought I'd take them out. Because even if you do destroy surface vehicles, which is what these are called, you'll still get quite a bit of cash for them. And for example, the heavy fighters can equip torpedoes, sorry, not tornado. Equipping a tornado on the back of one of them. And in the naval missions, where there's sort of an island, you're in planes and there's a few boats around, the torpedoes can get you a lot of lions and XP if you kill one of the destroyers or cargo ships. I think it's like 720 lions in my battle fighter, and that's a 40% reward. So they can be really beneficial to kill some of this surface air, which rewards the bombers because they can't get many kills themselves. So at this point, what's happened, there's 2 bombers left. There's that one up there in the sky, and then there's the one over there who just got hit down. Now he gets another bomber, so I think, oh, there's only this bomber left, I'll go for him, but he has another one out. This guy's coming for, because at this point they've got quite a bit, I think it's 6 tanks to 3 or 2 tanks, so this guy's going to try and do a bombing run on the airfield to kill us and finish it off. So I decided to do a quick dive down to try and pick up some more speed, because I was flying up to him and he started diving, so there's no chance I could have picked him up. So I dove down, I got about 350 miles an hour, and I pull up and I started getting a lot closer because he got in a battle with someone, so he had to slow down and start doing some dodging. I come over the top of here, thinking, oh no, he shot a few things. He did get that AA, see that burning smoke over there, that was an AA he shot out. But we're getting 2 people, and then we get a light tank, because we've still got about 3 or 4 bombers up, because not as many of our planes being shot down. So then he comes back around, and I see him in that middle trying to take out our airfield. So I lock onto him, I'm gaining up with him quick and start giving him hell. My cannons have refueled, well, reloaded, that's the word, and we take him out. That probably was a KS because I came in there, shot a few cannon shots, hit his left wing and killed him. But it all depends on damage dealt, sort of thing. Because it was my cannons hitting him, it is quite hefty damage, but he had been damaged a lot before. So then I'm like, oh yes, we've won, they've not got any more bombers left, means we can just freely take out the tanks. Then I check again on the scoreboard and I realise there's still one up. The guy from earlier, that Cobra SN Germany on the side you can see, is still in his bomber. So I like come over here and be like, oh no, we need to take him out, get to him before he comes and just bombs our tanks, because there's sometimes you'll get into the last minute of the games where it's like 2v2 tanks, and you'll have fighters just crashing into tanks, killing them. So I come over here, we get another tank, they get a tank though, and then also there's a Blenheim up, but we managed to kill him, get the final point, and go for the win. So this is just the loading screen. It's quite cute because it's dynamic. Okay, so this is the main menu of the game. It shows you your hangar with all your different planes in it. So you see this is my Spitfires locked onto. This is my battle fighter with the big torpedo I was talking about. This is my Spitfire Mark 1 with the no cannons but it's like lower speed. My Hurricane Mark 2. And my Hurricane Mark 1, the one that did a lot in the start of the game. So basically from here, you can see all these different countries on the bottom. So you got America, Germany, Russia, Great Britain, and Japan. And then this is the research tab. This is where you pick all your planes out. So you see all these that you can get. This is how many Britain has, and this is where I've got to. And then Russia's got quite a few. These are the bombers, usually this line and this line are ones that can be bombers, sort of equipable bombs. And then Germany, see Germany has quite a lot of planes. America, it has a decent range, but these have got the B-52s, like the very iconic bombers. And then Japan, these do have like any. I think it was like really horrible on Japan. But I'll come back to here because I've done this the most. So you see on the side, these are the paid to get planes. It's not, I wouldn't say it's a pay to win game because they're not particularly any better. You just get more awards so you can progress through the game quicker. Yes, they might have slightly better stats, but they've all got different stats. So it's not really pay to win, I'd say. The only thing that is a bit not OP, but if you go into store, you can convert XP and you get free XP extra games, and then you can convert this XP with your golden eagles so you can put levels on, whereas I don't have enough, so I just ignore it now and I've just got all this free XP like gathering up. So what I can do if I want to is go into like convert and go into like, if I want to say get Russia up, I just be like boom, level 2, level 3, level 4, get like level 4 Russia instantly. That's a little bit like, oh, that's a bit dodgy, but you have played those games, so you have earned that XP yourself. So next, you see these tabs down here. These above your plane, this is your crew, and this is your weapons. These don't really care about, that's just test flight, that's just seeing the hangar, and that's just changing it for a different one. So this is your upgrade menu, where you can change everything in here, your types of ammo, and then you can install upgrades, and then you can purchase these, which are, they're sort of pay to win, but I wouldn't really call it that. It's basically if your plane dies, you can bring it back for 40 lions. And then also your crew, so you can change your pilot. I'm putting everything into vitality, because like I said earlier, pilot can be shot out, which is really annoying, and that can make him survive more shots. So you got gunners, you got experienced gunners, that means how many things can be shot. Then you got your accuracy, then your ground service. This is when you land on an airfield, because you can be repaired if you land on an airfield. So it's just your repair speed and stuff and how much they can repair. And then you can unlock these later to do something. So now if you look at, say, my battlefighter in here, you see I've got a secondary weapon, which is my torpedo I've got on. That lets me bomb the watercraft when on the island missions with them. And the crew in here, it's got quite a lot. But this is really all to show on the main menu. You've got your profile here with your logbook and medals and everything. And then you've got your messages here, so it tells me like everything that happened. So I can see this is the game I did. So I got a victory in this. I did some friendly fire. I don't know when that was. But damaged planes, I only got 2 damaged planes, so I only had to pay 300 out in maintenance, which left me a total of 8,000 lines left over. And then I bought these mods afterwards for a bit. And then I've got these training stuff. And then you've also got the chat message. This is your system, and then this is all the people in the main chat. And then your friends list, which I'm not going to open. But that is basically the main menu. There's different game modes, but it's not really anything I've looked into, like historical battles and full real battles. So they're very realistic. Historical battle will be actual ones that happened, and full real are ones where it will be like USA, Russia and Britain against Germany and Japan. I've never really looked into them because I can't be bothered really. It's good average wait time, only 6 seconds, because there's quite a few people always online. Because it's really new, free to play, at front page of Steam, you're going to get a lot of people on. Later on in the game, they're going to be introducing army and fleet, so you can actually be the tanks and be the boats, and sort of attack there. But that'll probably become in later updates. So I hope you all enjoyed watching. This has been my LAA on War Thunder. Remember to leave a like and everything, all that good stuff below. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.